to the Daily Word. Today's Daily Word is Babylon. And I want to talk to you about Babylon because Babylon, the new Babylon, was prophesied to happen. It's spoken about in the book of Revelation. Babylon is described as the great prostitute. And basically what that means is that this particular new or modern Babylon is going to deal with anybody or any country or any community it can in order to get what it wants. Whether they had to be shady in deals that was made or whatever the case is, they just did whatever they had to do in order to get what they wanted and didn't care about who it affected. That's what the old Babylon about. That's what the prophesied new Babylon about. A place of power. And they associate themselves with anybody that would associate with them as long as they're able to get whatever they want out of a deal. They've been crooked towards others. All of this is part of Babylon's makeup. In the book of Revelations, they call Babylon the great prostitute. Metaphorically, sleep with anybody or do business with anybody, but in a terrible kind of way, in an unhealthy way. So just look at that metaphor. Babylon, the great prostitute. It deals with people in a terrible way. Babylon is described. It's letting you know it has gold, it has wood, it's money. It's viewed upon as being so great. It's a lot of elements that describe Babylon. And like I said, if you take the modern day prophesied Babylon, and if you sit back and think about it, and then you compare it to the Babylon of yesteryear, you see similarities and characteristics of the old Babylon. And when you compare it to what will be considered a new Babylon, it'll be easy for you to dissect and say, okay, I got an idea which place represents this Babylon that's prophesied. And you know the thing about it, in the book of Revelations, like I always tell you, the book of Revelation, it kind of explains or highlights events that's going to take place. Like I said, it mentioned Babylon, and it mentioned, it called it the great prostitute. It described Babylon. And also it mentioned the fall of Babylon. Babylon will fall. It was prophesied. And then another important key about the fall of Babylon is how it was praised in the spirit, in the divine realm. Because a lot of people lost their life because of Babylon. A lot of people was mistreated because of the Babylonian culture. A lot of people were murdered, was swindled, was lied upon, was taken, mistreated. I can keep going on and on and on. Some of the characteristics of Babylon. Shady business practices. A false god they wanted to follow. It's a lot of things connected to that. So beware. Be cognitive of where you are, what's going on. Like I always say, don't have tunnel vision just with your life. Think about the world. Think about others in the world. Pray for all the brothers and sisters out there not doing well. Have love for your brothers and sisters. Pray to God and Jesus. Thank them often. God is real. Jesus is real. Always know that. Try to walk spiritually. Try to walk the way you're supposed to walk. Be good always. Talk to you soon. God bless.
You're not only a soldier, you're a soldier. Tell us. God bless you. That God has his hand on your life.